What is going on, guys? Chris Rednick here, and today is a new day. And let's say this, I dropped the engine off at the machine shop yesterday and I'm getting it back today. Now, there's some confusion on what's going on here, and I kind of just want to sum that up. A lot of people in the comments are saying that I blew my head gasket, and the reason why I blew my freeze plugs out is because the head gasket was blown and there was so much pressure in the system. Now, sure, that makes sense, but if that were the case, the first thing to go inside a cooling system would be the radiator cap. Pretty sure that's true, okay? You need insane amount of pressure to be able, if it's the right freeze plug, you need so much freaking pressure to be able to actually push out that freeze plug. It would be a lot. But also, I do think there is a fair chance that, considering the freeze plugs fell out, I could have blown my head gasket because I overheated my engine, and that's the reason why the head gasket's blown. I mean, either way, the only thing that I wanted the machine shop to do right now is to take all the freeze plugs out, measure out the holes, and get the proper freeze plugs and give it back to me. And that's exactly what they're doing. And now I want to take the engine, I want to bring it back to the shop, I want to put it all in the car and everything. And people were like telling me to do like a pressure test before I went to the machine shop. Like, it's irritating because you can't pressure test something. There's no fucking freeze plug in there, all right? Anyways, not gonna drive the car until we do a pressure test and everything. And oh, also the coolant was clean in the radiator when we pulled it. The oil wasn't separated, it was just solid oil. I mean, yes, there was a little mix of E85, but that's normal for E85 cars. So that was another determination that I was like, okay, the head gasket's not blown. Also, we did a compression test before I pulled the engine, and it was 170 for 3 cylinders and 160 for 1. I really don't think we have a blown head gasket. I just think that they were faulty freeze plugs, but we're gonna find out today. So stay tuned in. Let's put the Ricermiata all the way back together. All right, just got out of the machine shop and we have acquired the engine back. So they put the freeze plugs back in, they measured every freeze plug, they measured every hole, they made sure that it was like a nice press fit, and they told me that they're confident that these are not gonna fall out. They even like notched the side of like the block to like chiseled it in to kind of like fold it over, so like no matter what, like the freeze plug can't physically come out. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm just gonna spend the whole day putting this sucker in and taking my time because I still want the engine bay to be clean. I don't want to just throw the thing together. I am prepared for a potential head gasket blow. I want to put the whole thing together. I want to pressurize the system, and I mean, if the head's bad, we gotta pop the head off. They gotta shave it just in case it is warped, and we're just gonna have to order a new head gasket. I mean, it is what it is. I don't think that's the issue, but anything's possible, so I'm ready for it. All right, guys, well, we are back at the shop. We already got the engine on the subframe and everything. I mean, Alex, dude, do you think my head gasket's blown?
I mean, I don't know.
You don't know?
What are you doing?
Well, no, because you couldn't see your beautiful face because of the door.
Yeah, it's okay.
So you don't think so? You think we're gonna put this in thing rip, dude?
Should, but
I'm prepared for the head gasket to be bad, honestly.
I mean, it's a 50-50.
But at the same time, it's like, if it only overheated once with the Cometic head gasket, the copper spray, and the ARP head studs, I think we're gonna be good. Like, there's a lot of good parts in this thing, and I don't think that we're just gonna break that easily. But I could be just talking out of my ass. What do I know? I'm gonna put the clutch on, I'm gonna put the turbo manifold on, and put the transmission on, because there's no point in doing it in the car at this point, and kind of just button everything up that I can outside the car, so once it's in, it's a lot less work. So I'm just gonna get all that done, and I'll talk to you when I'm dripping sweat. I'm so hyped to get this thing in right now. I didn't even show you like the freeze plugs or anything and what they did. Anyways, so here's the freeze plugs. They look like the same ones, but they measured it to make sure it was 30.3 instead of 30.1. I asked if they could measure the old ones, but you can't, because once you take it out, yeah, they're all deformed because it's already pressed in, so then they're not the right measurement. But you can see that they took a chisel and they kind of like chiseled the block in to like notch it, so it's like even if the freeze plug wanted to come out, that block will stop it. And they did that on every single freeze plug, and they told me, man, they were confident that these weren't coming out. So let's just hope they're right, and now let's get to work. All right, guys, so a little time has gone by since the last time I talked to you. We got the turbo manifold on. We got the transmission fully bolted up. They had to take my turbo line off to get the, ooh, is that a burn? No? Okay. That's nothing, false alarm. They had to take my turbo line off to actually pop the rest of the freeze plugs out and redo them, so I had to just re-RTV all that, and just kind of walked around the engine, made sure there was no leaks or anything, and we sealed this sucker pretty freaking good because there is no oil leaks. I was gonna say no coolant leaks, but you guys already know that subject. So I'm actually just gonna turn this thing around. I'm gonna actually lower the car real quick, and I just wanna clean the engine bay, just roughly, just clean it up a little bit because she got a little dirty because we've been working on this thing so much.
So over the weekend, Joy 400 actually had a pool party that this kid and this kid attended. I was there too, in mid like White Claw, while Chris was on his like, what, 22nd?
I probably had a solid 15 that night.
No, he had at least 20. He had 20, 22. This kid probably had like
Hey, you're making me sound better, I think.
17. Sure. Anywho, I watched this kid eat an entire banana without peeling it, and he does not recall any second of it.
This is false. 100% false.
I saw it, and so I told him, I texted him, I was like, Chris, if you can eat a whole banana again while sober, I will give you $100.
In 1 minute.
But he's gonna do it in less than a minute. So, professional Asian, sweet cameo.
If you guys are like OOGs, and by the way, this is like Nat's older brother right here. These two are always distracting me. Like, as you can see, the engine's in the car, we're working, we're doing good, and then this dude comes and brings me a banana. But when there's money on the table, you always got to go for the money. You got to stay rich somehow. But there's two. Great. This is how the night's gonna turn out here.
That was fast.
I have two things. I'm cutting this off. Because I'm not gonna eat that.
What are you gonna cut it off with? You
I'll
get like
cut-
use an
dice.
assembly torch?
Yeah. No, you just fucking.
Damn, you just circumcised the banana.
Can you even swallow this?
You can. Monkeys eat that.
That's what she said. But look,
We did come from monkeys.
We are monkeys right now. Dude, you're not gonna be able to swallow that.
You
I
don't
don't even
think so?
know how you did it at the party the other
Wait,
day.
You're an
that's
idiot. I've never done that.
yeah, he doesn't remember. All right.
Can I try like a little piece just to see what
No.
it's like?
Dude, that's basically cheating on your wife.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
What? What?
What do you mean cheating on your wife?
Hold on, I need I have 1 minute to do this.
Yeah.
You
Hold
need
on, I'm gonna
you need a
pull up.
chaser.
I don't even know how I have.
I gotta
to-
pull up.
No, you need a
I'll pull up a stopwatch, and then. What is this thing not
You
worth?
give me
All
the
right.
chaser? I need a full chaser just in case. Dude, I'm actually like, no, what? No! I don't want a shotgun, I need a chase.
Literally said you need a chaser.
Yes, of a
chase.
normal can, not a fucking shotgun.
What if
Been
you,
working all day and I gotta eat a
What if the
banana.
second you eat the whole entire banana and then you take a shotgun?
For 200?
No, what the fuck?
You rich or something? $100. That's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
am
money.
in Grand Theft Auto.
Throw down in the comments, would you try this for $100? Because it's like, I don't need $100.
Hey, new challenge! The first one who eats a banana sends it to my. Alright, go.
Get your new banana merch at
That's it? The challenge
literallyafter.com.
is over?
Dude, no
Yo,
one's
if
gonna
I do
do
this
that
right now, we're
challenge.
coming out with Banana Nick merch.
No,
gonna-
we're coming
I'm
out with
gonna-
Orient Garden merch.
Orient Garden's coming soon.
Swear to God.
This is stupid.
Alright, we're gonna have to cut all this. Go ahead.
You let me know when you're ready so I can hit the clock.
When I start eating.
Oh.
I feel like a minute's like way too long though.
No,
come
dude,
to, come
you
to
wanna
think of
do
it,
it? You
come
wanna
to
do
think
it?
of how small the banana is.
You wanna do it?
This is chewy though. You ever tried one of these?
Yeah, it's basically a jackfruit.
Do you know the Heimlich maneuver or whatever?
No.
You
Dude,
don't?
No. Dude,
That's
just,
a problem. Do you? You work at a hotel, you have to know.
I'm not that kind of
Dude, come on, let's go. Stop being a pussy.
You're a bitch. You
One.
would never do this. All right.
One.
When I put this in my mouth, you ready?
Pause.
That's
go.
what she said.
That's so nasty.
It sounds so bad. What does it feel like?
He's actually doing really good.
Dude, give me
on
some
time.
detail. What does it taste like?
Terrible.
We didn't give him enough time. I mean, we gave him way too much time. It should have been 30 seconds.
Dude, he's not
He's
even
already
halfway
done. He's-
done.
Oh, my puke.
It says man versus food, right? You can't puke here.
Dude, you have 30 seconds left.
That is fucking raunchy.
That's you. You need a case after this, bud.
Get a shotgun ready.
Oh, you want to end this thing with a banger?
He's gonna throw
You think you can do it in under a minute?
He's gonna throw up. Dude, you're not gonna be able to finish that banana and a shotgun.
You can shotgun. That's what I call a thumbnail for Reddit right there.
Where's my $100?
Wait, what's this? What's the time actually?
I gotta follow him just in case he throws up.
Oh my god, dude.
I'll be honest with you. I've done a full lemon. That's worse.
Oh, lemon's not bad.
Dude, this kid
With the peel and everything?
It's just a yellow orange.
You got.
No.
You can't eat a lemon. A full
Dude,
lemon.
this kid just ate a banana with the peel on. And a shotgun. That's 100 bones.
Dude, that's 100 bones.
That's 100 bones.
Was it worth 100 bones for you to watch?
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't pay.
No,
Well, we were splitting. We decided we'd agree to split it. It was 50 for me. 50
I better
for
get that 100. I only did that for $100.
Hey, shout out Alex because he did 2 Gordo burgers and he was supposed to get $100 like 8 months
Yo,
ago,
you
dude.
haven't paid Alex yet either.
Remember, I paid him in Flanagan's tabs. That's what I did.
Okay, that's
cool.
Pico, I heard that you paid me off, but you only took me out once. I still need like $80 worth of food.
Busted. I better get that $100.
That's $20.
But I want my 100 cash, PayPal, Zelle,
It's
whatever
Venmo,
you got.
it's Venmo's
I don't got
Venmo's the
Venmo.
best.
Venmo's a joke. What? Anyways, oil lines are in, transmissions in, drive shafts in. I'm just kind of slowing down a little bit because, to be honest, I'm a little lazy to do this. I don't want to because the car was already together, but as long as I'm picking at it slowly, it'll be done tonight. Banana burps.
God.
Peace. All right, well, it is the following day right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that clip of me eating a banana. I enjoyed it because I'm $100 richer now, but I knew when PETA and Nat and Steph were gonna come, I knew that I wasn't gonna get much work done last night, but I tried to do as much as I can. Like, we got the radiator in. I actually had to end up taking the turbo manifold off when I was actually putting up the subframe because it wasn't letting me align the steering shaft with the steering rack, so I just ended up popping it off and it was a lot easier. And pretty much I just like zip tied everything out of the way, so it's like when it was coming up, I didn't have to worry about anything getting stuck. But the starter's already hooked up, the alternator's already hooked up. I did everything down below because like underneath the car is always my least favorite stuff. So I already did the drive shaft, I already did the slave, did the starter alternator like I said. Just that stuff's annoying because you always cut your hand. Oh, we did the oil lines as well. Honestly, it's about, I'm gonna say 80%. And I just have to grind for like an hour and a half and then we will be ready to see if this thing is good. I really hope it's good because if it's not, we're gonna have some big issues. But at the end of the day, like I said, if it's a blown head, all we can do is take it apart and bring it back to the machine shop and get her fixed. But until then, let's think positive here. So I'm gonna get to work. All right, guys, well, the car is about, at this point, 95% back together. I'm just doing a coolant pressure test right now just to make sure I don't have any leaks there. And as I was doing this, I'm like, wait a minute, I need a leak down tester. Like, this whole time I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use this to test for the head gasket, and it just hit me. I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't a leak down tester. But anyways, I mean, we've been at about 17 PSI for about 5 minutes now. It hasn't gone down, so that's a start. Turbo's in. I did realize that my V-band might be the wrong size because like this is, oh, well, I can't move it right now, but I can usually move it. Oh, probably because like the downpipe's on and everything. But when I just put the turbo onto the turbo manifold, I tightened the V-band all the way and I'm still able to like clock the turbo, which is definitely not okay. That's probably gonna lead to a leak for sure. So I'm still gonna put the whole car together tonight and to be able to drive it and stuff. Oh, we didn't go down it. Thought we did. But I think tomorrow we're gonna go to Havoc speed just to get a smaller V-band to make sure that turbo doesn't move. But dude, do you have a leak down tester?
For what?
To test for the head gasket.
That's it.
No, this is a coolant pressure test.
That's it.
What do you mean this is it? No, there's a leak down tester and a You're a poop, dude. Dude, I'm at 17 PSI for 5 minutes. It hasn't gone down.
Might be good then.
That's pretty minty, right?
Yeah.
What are you stealing?
I'm not. Does it look like I'm stealing something?
Well, dude, that thing's bruising over there.
My head?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't look at my lump, dude.
Does it hurt?
No.
Do your ladies like your lumps? Your lovely lady lumps?
Yeah. 'Cause my man boob.
But I need to go to AutoZone. I want to get some new spark plugs for this thing just because it did get hot. And I mean, spark plugs are easy to change, so I'll just do those. And I need some oil. Why do you hate me?
Because I need to get to your coolant temp sensor, but it's buried just like Samus.
Yeah, dude. Good luck. Just make sure you plug it back in, okay, mate?
Sure.
Let's go to AutoZone. All right, guys, we got some good news and bad news like always. Good news is, hey, the car is all together for the most part. Like, I still need to bleed the brakes because I wasn't thinking when I pulled the subframe. I should have just pulled the calipers off, but instead I pulled the lines off. Stupid, I know, but it happened. Transmission fluids in, oil's in, coolant's in, or water, because I'm just using distilled water right now. I just have to bolt up the coilovers, little stuff like that, put the full exhaust on. But like I said, I don't really want to mess with over here too much because tomorrow I do want to go to Havoc Speed and get a smaller V-band so the turbo actually sits without a leak and it doesn't like clock while it's actually tight, which is freaking weird. But we couldn't find a leak down test anywhere. I went to AutoZone Advance. I even called O'Reilly's. No one really had one. The only place that has one is the Snap-on truck, which doesn't come until Thursday. And Harbor Freight has one as well, but they close early due to 2020 disasterness. So, yeah, dude. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna try to start this. I changed the spark plugs. We gap them down to 20 thousandths and everything. I just want to see if it has a misfire. Because like I said, I don't really think the head gasket's blown, and if it is, we'll probably see white smoke or something. I don't know. Let's prime her up a couple times here. I think it should just start right up. Here we go. Yeah, there's no, it's just downpipe right now. I shouldn't be doing that. I just started it. You're a good boy. I mean, it sounds fine to me. It doesn't sound like there's a misfire. To be honest, hold on. I say this once now, the car is probably the downpipe's freaking scorching hot, but I want to put the exhaust on because can't really hear anything. It's just a like fucking tractor, cool tractor, turbo tractor. But anyways, I don't think we're gonna have an issue. I mean, I'm definitely gonna get a leak down test. I'm not gonna get it from Harbor Freight because I'm a butthurt. I'm gonna get it from the Snap-on truck just to have it because I hate running into a scenario where I don't have a tool and like I need it. So it's like, if you just buy that tool one time, you'll never need it again. Even if I only have to use it once or twice in my life, as long as I use it, it was worth it. So, and I'm a butthurt for tools. So there's that too. But we got no leaks. I mean, that was just the transmission fluid that I was filling up and stuff. So we're looking pretty good. I mean, it's already getting pretty late and I still have to edit this video because I want to get it out tonight because we've been kind of slightly killing it with the daily vlogs. So I think I'm gonna go home right now. I'm gonna edit this video, get it up, come back here, finish the rest of the car, bleed the brakes and stuff, so tomorrow we can actually go for a drive and make sure everything is good. I mean, as long as the car is not overheating, it's not smoking or anything weird, misfiring, I think we're gonna be fine. I really do think that those freeze plugs just were faulty and there was just a mistake made there. I think if the head gasket was blown, I really do think that the first thing to go would be the radiator cap. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. I think we're gonna be okay. I got a Cometic head gasket, ARP head studs. I mean, we even copper sprayed it and everything. I think we took every safety precaution, and if the thing overheated once, I think it can take that. If not, let's just piss on it and call it a day. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. The engine is back in the car. Marcus, dude, in the past 3 days, we took this thing out. I took it out. We brought it to the machine shop. They spent a whole day with it, and then the next day we put it in and it's running. Marcus, this is proof, dude. We can get this thing running in literally 24 hours. Show me some motivation. I'll help you, man. I mean, this is all fresh in my memory, so let's get it done. It's probably not gonna happen, but go harass Marcus on his Instagram right here to get that car done and out of the shop. So one last update, Fishnick merch. My shirt guy received all of the shirts and everything, and they're currently just screen printing and embroidering the hats right now. They said they wanna be done by the 18th. You just have to understand that we have over 1,000 orders, and it's like, it takes a long time to do that, and then they have to bag everyone individually, because how I get them is like, if I have a large t-shirt, it comes in a clear bag that says large, and that saves my life a lot. So don't worry guys, it's coming. I just wanna keep reminding you that it's coming, because I don't want people to think that we're trying to screw them over, because that's not what we're trying to do at all. This is like my first time really doing a pre-order in a very long time, and I'm just trying to get on top of everything. So hopefully you guys understand, and you guys will get your stuff soon. I think she's good. Who knows? Throw it down in the comments. Peace.